haven't been doing that many videos, but today I'm going to be showing you how to make my first programming thing ever. It's called the Lewis's Super Calculator. So all you've got to do, and I will also show you how to make the Lewis's Super Calculator, but first you put two numbers in. I'm going to put 6 and 12 and 12. I'm sorry about that, but and then you press go calculate. This here is just a button, and these are just loads of text box. I'll show you how to create these, I'm sure I will. And then press go calculate, and it shows you all of these. So which one is smaller? 6. Which one is bigger? 12. Plus those together, 18. Minus them, -6. Times them, 72. And the division one is 0.5. If I turn that around, of course it would be, sorry about that. Alright, now I need to show you guys the coding. Okay, I press stop to stop the program. So dim means like these two variables, okay? So that's just saying these two are two things, thingy-majigs. I'm going to call them thingy-majigs for some reason. So number 1, which is the first box that you put a number in, which anyone puts a number in, and then you put equals, so, and then you have to type in a name to actually get this. You can't just keep it as text box 1. I put it as first number because that is going to be my first number that I type in. And then you put dot text. That just means whatever they write down. Okay? So it doesn't just write it down for you. Number 2 equals second number. So I think you understand that. Dot text, that means, well, whatever you put in. And then if number 1, so this is for the higher or lower bit. If number 1 is higher than number 2, then that's just showing you that something's going to happen after one is bigger than the other. Which higher, because that's what I named the box that shows you the answer, which one's higher. Dot text, which means, well, I think you know what that means by now, equals number 1. So that's going to be the first number. Whatever the highest one, number 1. So this means the highest one is number 1. Of course, we're going to repeat this. I'm just giving you a spoiler there. Which lower dot text, I think you know what that means as well, equals number 2, because that's the lower one in this sentence here. Okay? And then the next line, we just copied it but made it opposite. Number 2 is higher than number 1, so it knows that it could be random. And then which higher dot text equals number 2. Sure, you should know that. If you don't, just watch the rest. Just go back to the next bit of the video. I'm sorry about that. That was very slow and very croaky. I'm sorry. I'm still sorry. I haven't done any videos. It's just been really hard with all the coronavirus and all of that stuff. Which lower text dot text equals number 1, because that's the lowest one. And then this here is if it's equal. I didn't show you that bit. I'll show you it at the end, okay? So if number 1 equals number 2, then, so that means it's going to do something after it. Which higher dot text, so this time it's not just dot text, equals equal. So why we put these is because it's going to, the quote means that it's going to write that in when that. So on both of them it's going to write equal, not with the quote marks, okay? So this is for the adding, the subtraction, and the times table and the division. So what add is basically what it would add to. What minus is what it would minus to. What times is what it would times to. And what div means division. What it would add to when it was division. So dot text means, so dot text equals number 1. So why we haven't just put number 1 is because it should be number 1 plus number 2. So that means they would plus the 2 numbers that you've put in. Then what minus dot text means, you've got to put equals number 1 minus number 2. Okay? And that would minus both the numbers. What times dot text, you've got to put equals. So this one's going to be hard for you guys. Number 1, and then you put this little star thing, because that means times in this, because there is no timetable button. Number 2, so that's not, yeah, you should know. And then division, you put this, because there's no division sign there and there. That's the 2 weird things. And then by number 2 and number 1, so times and divisions. Yes, I think you guys have got that. Now I'll show you the equal thing, just really quickly before I end it. So say 20 and 20, and sorry that I looked down, it's just hard for me because I'm a kid. And then equal and equal, 40 because that's plus in it, minus because it is 0 because they're both the same number, and then times 400. I didn't even know that. So this super calculator is really super. And then the division, I don't know my division, so I wouldn't be able to know this, is 1. And then base. So now I've shown you how to make the Lewis's super calculator. Thank you. I really enjoyed this, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and bye!